from Central Africa, man.
Ain't we all? Ain't we all?
Welcome to WatchMojoUK, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 British songs they'd never get away with now.
When I look at my China girl.
Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos.
For this list, we'll be looking at songs performed by British artists that aged like milk due to lyrics that can be perceived as insensitive in the modern day. Did we miss any out? Let us know some more poorly aged tunes in the comments. Number 10. Spasticus Autisticus, Ian Dury. 1981 was declared the International Year of Disabled Persons by the United Nations. Well, this didn't sit right with Ian Dury, who was also asked many times to help with related charity events. After suffering from polio for most of his life, he felt this was patronising to people with disabilities. So he wrote Spasticus Autisticus in protest.
I'm spasticus, autisticus, I'm spasticus, I'm spasticus.
The song plays on the famous scene from 1960s Spartacus, where a load of people claim they're the gladiator to protect the real one.
I'm spasticus, autisticus, I'm spasticus.
Even when the song was released, many radio stations, including the BBC, refused to play it, but it still resonated with some. It even made a surprise appearance at the opening ceremony for the 2012 London Paralympics. Number 9. Me Julie, Ali G and Shaggy. Sacha Baron Cohen's character of Ali G is already a bit of a controversial creation.
Respect Shabba.
No.
There have even been protests and threats of legal action against the character for what they believe is racist stereotyping. In 2002, Cohen released the film Ali G in the House, and alongside it, published the song Me Julie that featured him and Shaggy.
It ain't a crime to have a 12-inch. Dong, da, dong, dong, dong.
And it's filled with lots and lots of misogyny and crass innuendos. Nowadays, even with satire, topics like this can easily miss the mark and just offend people instead.
You got the sweet stuff. That's right. When me touch it with me yo. Turn me on with your big Babylon.
Number 8. Kung Fu Fighting, Carl Douglas. At some point, you've likely had Douglas's hit Kung Fu Fighting stuck in your head on repeat. Created as a throwaway homage to martial art films, the tune took the top spot in the singles chart all over the world upon its release.
Everybody was kung fu fighting. Those kids were fast as lightning.
Yet today, the song is getting much less publicity. The main reason stems from its stereotyping of Asian culture. In 2011, Simon Ledger was performing the controversial hit at a bar on the Isle of Wight. A Chinese man walking by heard the song. He listened to the iffy lyrics and took offence. He claims he was then subjected to racist abuse and called the cops. Ledger was arrested for his performance, but released shortly after.
Police say there was insufficient evidence to prove any criminal offence had been committed.
Number 7. In the Summertime, Mungo Jerry. In the Summertime has popped up in many classic British shows over the years. Its relaxed, whimsical melody seems to resonate with the public. But when you examine the lyrics, yikes. For starters, if her daddy's rich, take her out for a meal. If her daddy's poor, just do what you feel. Seemingly implies that if a woman is from a rich family, be respectful.
If her daddy's rich, take her out for a meal. If her daddy's poor, just do what you feel.
But if she's poor, then there are no rules. Then there's the lyric, have a drink, have a drive, go out and see what you can find, which seems to advocate drink driving.
Have a drink, have a drive, go out and see what you can find.
In fact, in 1994, the UK's Department of Transport used that part of the song in a haunting anti-drink driving campaign.
Have a drink, have a drive, go out and see what you can find.
Number 6. Under My Thumb, The Rolling Stones. For a band that's been performing for 60 years, the Rolling Stones have remarkably had not too much controversy. But their song, Under My Thumb, is probably one place where there is a Stones scandal.
Under my thumb, the girl who once had me down.
The song is about the power dynamics between a man and a woman in a relationship. Throughout, the narrator is proud of radically changing the behaviour of the woman and putting her under his control, instead of perhaps breaking up with her like a rational person. All of her changes are down to him, and now, as the lyrics say, she's the sweetest pet in the world.
She is the sweetest pet in the world.
Yikes. Many people have taken shots at the controlling and misogynistic lyrics, which is fair.
The change has gone. She's under my thumb.
Number 5. Your mother's got a Goldie Lookin' Chain. In the mid-2000s, the heyday of Welsh hip-hop group Goldie Lookin' Chain, they loved to satire as much as possible. But still, sometimes they crossed a line that wouldn't work today. In fact, this song was often called Your Mother on the radio rather than its full name to avoid mentioning certain organs.
Your mother's got a penis. Your mother's got a penis. Your mother's got a penis. That's right.
There are many ways to interpret the lyrics of this song, with some suggesting it's transphobic. Either way, the crude manner in which our rapping narrator describes the target of his ire is seldom heard on radios in this day and age. Just have a listen for yourself, and you'll hear some rather vulgar bars.
Your mother got a penis. Your mother's got a penis. Your mother's got a penis. Your mother's got a penis.
Number 4. Killing an Arab, The Cure. Oh boy, you can probably see why this one made the list for the song name alone. While Robert Smith claimed it was composed to condense his impressions of the 1942 novel L'Étranger by Albert Camus, others have a different view, promoting violence against Arabs. The song has come back into culture during certain events, such as September 11th. To avoid further controversy, The Cure has changed its name a few times. It's been called Kissing a Stranger and Killing Another. But they have reverted to its original name at times too. Either way, a song that can be interpreted as promoting racial slaying definitely wouldn't be played on radios today. Number 3. Run for Your Life, The Beatles. When you think of the Beatles, most will think of floppy-haired Liverpudlians changing the music landscape with their catchy tunes. Then you hear the opening lines of Run for Your Life and have a very different, creepy view of the group. After all, the song is all about the jealous narrator threatening their girlfriend's life if she chooses to leave him for another man. Fun. To make it worse, the woman is referred to as the patronising little girl throughout, as John Lennon mutters threats. With the allegations of Lennon's personal life being very dodgy, the song becomes even more disturbing.
You better run for your life if you can, little girl. Hide your head in the sand, little girl.
I think we're going to listen to Here Comes the Sun later to wash that audible ick away. Number 2. Good Morning Little Schoolgirl, Rod Stewart. Yeah, again, from the title, you can see where this is going. In 1937, John Lee Sonny Boy Williamson released the blues song Good Morning Schoolgirl. Well, Rod Stewart decided to cover it in 1964 for some reason and changed the name slightly. On the plus side, the opening lyrics immediately let you know that it's a dodgy song.
Good morning, little schoolgirl. Good morning, little schoolgirl.
The narrator starts by asking the little schoolgirl if he can go home with her and that she should tell her parents that he was a schoolboy once as well, to, we guess, put their minds at ease?
Tell your mother and your papa I once was a schoolboy too.
Not sure how that meeting would go when a child brings back an adult man to meet her parents with that message, but probably not great. Number 1. China Girl, Iggy Pop and David Bowie. Whilst Iggy Pop and David Bowie were hanging out in Europe, the two created China Girl.
My China girl, wake up mornings as.
Allegedly, it was put together because Pop was infatuated with a Vietnamese woman, already off to a bad start there with mixing up nationalities. After Pop released his version in 1977, Bowie wanted to have a go in 1983. And we're not sure why. The lyrics are patronising throughout by referring to the woman as Little China Girl. They also get dark with the line, "You shouldn't mess with me, I'll ruin everything you are."
You shouldn't mess with me. I'll ruin everything you are.
Jeez, Bowie. On top of this, the music video is pretty dodgy. At one point, Bowie makes a racist gesture and smiles as though it's a cutesy joke.
Saw these stars crashing down.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from WatchMojoUK and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.